ignoring it is not going to make it go away, and being honest with yourself about whether you're overdoing it or not. Because if you're continuing to like play soccer, for example, and like every time you play, it seems like the pain starts earlier, or like the pain's feeling worse, like you need to nip that in the bud and see a professional, and honestly probably stop playing for a little bit so that we can give the tendon a chance to like rest a little bit. So yeah, I guess my main advice is don't just ignore it. Probably not your shoe. It's probably not because you didn't just warm up well enough. Like you're having a more serious tendon issue at that point that it's going to require some help with. I guess the only thing I was going to say is one thing that's really important that I think we do that sometimes people don't get from other places is that like we have a very systematic way in which we get people to recover from like Achilles issues, whether it's tendonitis or from post surgery, is that people need to hit certain markers. Like they need to be able to do like single leg calf raises without pain before we introduce jumping. And people need to be able to jump on one leg without pain before we get them back into running. And they need to be able to like sprint at 90 to 100% of their capacity before we let them play sports again. So one thing that we do really well is like having a structured plan to help people understand where they are in the process and what they need to actually achieve before they can go to the next level. And sometimes people either have no idea where they are in the process, or I've seen them go to other clinics, other physical therapists, and they either get sent back too early, or like they're still doing such basic things that like they are far away from where they need to be in order to tolerate the stresses of their sport. So really it's like having a good match and people that understand where you're at and what you need to do to get back to playing sports again.